Alright guys, so we're back in the garage. It is freaking messy in here. We're gonna press with the 360 some more. Boop. Got her all wrapped up right now. Yeah. About to put in some core plugs. Old core plugs are out. Already got this thing cleaned. Kind of jumped the gun before I started recording and put in the crank bearings. Figured I'd show you guys how I install core plugs, freeze plugs, expansion plugs, whatever you want to call them. They're all the same. Got the new ones down there. I think they're a Mogul brand or something like that. But yeah, let me get this all set up and we'll go from there. What you're gonna need for this is obviously your new, core plugs. I like to use a little black RTV just to help these seal up. I'd like to slather it on the actual block side just a little bit and then press them in. And all you're gonna do, I don't have an actual core plug installer, so I'm just gonna use a socket. You want to get one that's not like the same diameter as the core plug. It kind of fits in here loosely because these kind of compress when you push them in. So you'll get your socket stuck in there if you use too big of a socket. Just like that. I'm gonna get the rest of these installed. Alright y'all, we got them all installed. You want to make sure that they're about, I don't know, a millimeter in, like millimeter recessed in. The old 360 blocks coming together. I've already got the rotating assembly, ready to rock and roll. So these are all balanced, new pistons. forged crank. So I'm gonna continue pressing with this. So guys, I just wanted to take a second to talk about these freaking lights from Harbor Freight. I actually got these for Christmas. And rechargeable Braun brand. Got a super strong Magnum on the back, and they fold. It's got, you know, the forward light, and then little bitty like tip light. It's super thin. I'm always in need of like good shop lights. So far these have come in handy like for real. They're also rechargeable, just micro USB. Anyway, I'll add them to the link in the description below, so you guys can check them out. But yeah, Harbor Freight for the win. This is my little rig I got set up here for cutting down these piston rings. You want to make sure that when you're cutting these, you keep that edge nice and straight and you go slow. You can always take off more material, but you can't add it back after you take it off. Then we'll go and check it. Alright, we took a tiny bit off. Let's see where we're at now. This is a very long process. You definitely don't want to rush, because you can always take off material, but you can't add it back. So take your time. Alright, so we got the oil seal rings cut where they need to be. So I'm going to go ahead and put your actual oil ring on, just like so. And then you're going to take your oil seal ring and you're going to want to offset it. So let's see where this butts together. You're going to want to offset the opening or the gap for the seal in a different spot, like away from it. So I'll go ahead and start it over here. And you just work your way around. There you have it. And that's the first seal. I still got to cut the other seal and get the actual compression rings cut as well. I won't record that because it's a long process. I'll just show you what it looks like afterwards. Alright, so now that we got the oil ring on the actual piston itself, we're going to check the side clearance. Focus. Well, anyway, you're checking the gap between the actual piston and the base of the seal, or like the actual ring itself. So here, and then you're going to measure here too at the top. piston down. Just want to make sure your gaps are offset. So here's top ring, second ring somewhere. There's the second ring, and then both of my O-rings. And it doesn't have to sit like this. Like, just make sure whenever you go to install these that your rings are in different, like your ring gaps are in different spots. You don't want to have them on top of each other. Alright y'all, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Thanks for tuning in, and if you have any questions or concerns, please comment below. Give us a like, share, and subscribe if you want. Okay, bye.